Hi, it's Mary. Welcome back to the Paper Turtle. We are here with another page in our color book. This is part of Cat Hand's color book challenge. Go and check her out. Her YouTube channel is Cat Hand, and she is doing a mixed media collaging color book challenge. If you saw the previous video where we did the color red, I explain it a little bit more in there. And today we are doing the color teal. That is the second color in the challenge. So I struggled a little bit with the red. I gotta be honest with you. That was it was a challenge for me, and I wasn't quite satisfied with it. So I said in the last video that I was going to come back and add a little bit more to it, which I'm going to do. I did find a few other things to add to it, so I'm going to do that now before we get into the teal, and then we'll work on the teal. This is just a couple of other things that I found that I thought that I would put on here, and I'm just going to do it very quickly. And for the teal one, I'm a little bit more comfortable with it. More than I was for this red one, because I've gone through my magazines and I found a lot more images. Checking the dogs next door. Those dogs bark constantly. So I found a few more images for the teal one, and I'm pretty happy with the direction I think I'm going to go in with that. This red one, I felt like I didn't have any direction. And I was kind of winging it a little too much. But now I think I know what I'm going to do with the teal one, and I'm excited about it. So this red one, I thought, you know what? Red, all right, let me back up a little bit. When I went to look for more images for the teal one, I was keeping my eyes out for red, and also keeping my eyes out for the next color, which is going to be orange. So if you're doing this along with me, you can prepare for that color. I was thinking, okay, what do these colors say to me? What is speaking to me about these colors? What images are being conjured up in my mind? What do these colors do for me? So I kind of gave in to the red. I didn't want to do like a Valentine's Day thing, because it's not Valentine's Day anymore. And I just felt like it was a little cliche to do that. But as I was going through, and I think it was this image here that kind of hit me and said to me, okay, Mary, red does make me think of Valentine's Day, roses, love. That's kind of where my mind went at that point. So I gave into it, and I said to myself, okay, we are going to go with love, Valentine's Day, that type of thing. So I pulled out this doily, little heart doily that somebody sent me in some Happy Mail. I found this little image here. I had the roses, and before I came up with that, I had found this little thing here. It's a bow. So I have that, and I want to put that on there, even though it's not love or Valentine's Day. I still like it, and I definitely didn't want to go Christmassy. So, but I'm okay with this now, even if it's not exactly what I had in mind, I'm good with it. I found this in my stickers. I thought, okay, I'll go with that. Can you hear those dogs? I have neighbors on two sides of me. They both have dogs. I think they both have 3 dogs. And the dogs get out there and they bark at each other at the fences. And yeah, they're just barking at each other. And hold on, I have to grab something. I'm right here. I'll finish that thought in a second here. I wanted to get some, I should have had these ready, I'm sorry. Alrighty. So my neighbor's dogs, our driveway, we sit kind of back behind one of the properties, and our driveway runs right in between their 2 properties. And the dogs get out at the fence across the driveway from each other. And they just bark at each other. It's so annoying. It's constant. Sometimes I can tune it out, but my room here is like at the end of the house that kind of faces out there. It's the room that's closest to the driveway. So I can really hear them when I'm in here. Okay. I think I'm going to call it done for red, unless I happen to come across something else. Before I start on teal, I have to get up and close my bedroom door because my cat just opened it. And I think she's in here. So I'm gonna close my door in case my husband comes around and disturbs us. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready for teal. Now, in case you didn't watch the other video or haven't watched it yet, I just wanted to point out that my book, I'm using a brochure that has several pages in it. This is a brochure of manufactured home plans. And my cat is now scratching at the door. So this is a book of manufactured home plans. And I'm just covering the pages in it. It's going to work out perfectly. I don't know if I should open that door. I don't want to open the door. No, she can go away. Okay, teal. I'm really excited about teal because I got a bunch of images and I have a thought process in mind that I want to do for a kind of, not really kind of a theme, I guess, sort of. But as I was looking for images, I found some images that truly did speak to me, and I'm going to use those images to work on this page. All right, so this was an original background page that I had picked out to use. I'm not going to cover the whole thing. I am going to tear it and do collage-y stuff with it. Now, teal is a funny color. Not a funny ha-ha color, but it's one of those colors that as I was going through and looking for things, I kept asking myself, is this teal? Is this teal, or is this aqua, or is this turquoise, or is it blue? I don't know. So I even looked it up. I even pulled up teal. I googled teal to see exactly what color it is. I think they all overlap or interchange or something. So whatever speaks to you as teal, go with that. Don't obsess too much about whether the color is right. If it feels right to you, then it's right. And that's what I'm going with. If it feels right to me, then that's what we're doing. So I have this scrapbook paper that I'm using, and then I have some other pieces that I cut out of magazines that I'm going to use. I can't wait to pull it all together. I'm excited about this one. The red I wasn't as excited about, but this one I'm excited about because I think it's going to be good. I went just a little bit over the page on here because I didn't want that brown background to show. So in the last video, the red video, I talked about you guys showing me what you're doing and using the hashtag and stuff. Well, I have, as of me recording this video, I haven't gone back to look to see what hashtag Cat Hand is using. But again, I'll put it down in the description of this video. So I'm still very anxious to see what you've done. I hope that you're playing along with me. I think that it's a fun challenge. Even though I struggled with the red, I'm really excited about the teal color. So I hope you're playing along with me, and I hope that there. I'm really, really anxious and excited to see what you guys have come up with. Okay, so here's my folder where I put everything after I cut it all out. I have some things that I picked out that I'm specifically using for background, and then some of this stuff I probably won't use. I'll have to see what I end up doing. But as I'm looking for images and looking for the color, I'm thinking, okay, what does teal say to me? What is sparking me? And what sparked me, I'll show you specifically the picture that sparked me was first this one. I really liked this picture. And I was like, oh, I really like that. I want that on my page. But I don't know if I'm going to use it because now I found another picture that I really liked. I like this one too. But I found another picture that I really liked that definitely spoke to me. Where is it? Oh, okay. It's this one. This came from a local advertising magazine. And this is a place where I go kayaking. It's a local place. The rivers around here are spring fed, so there's a lot of springs, and the water is crystal clear. I know this has a lot of green in it, but to me this says teal, and this is what hit me. This struck me as what I want on my page is the water, the river, that's what's saying teal to me, is the outdoors and the water, not necessarily the ocean. Although I do like the ocean. I have this picture that is absolutely gorgeous that I'm going to incorporate on here somehow. But for me, it's the springs and the rivers. This one I thought would make a really great background. It was actually the orange that I saw first. So if I don't use this, then I'll use the orange, but I think I might end up using this. I'm not sure. But I do have some other background things that I'm going to put on first. I have this, the words are on the teal background, so I'm going to use that. There's a couple of local magazines that we get. There's one that they put out. It's not in like right where I live. It's a little ways from where I live, but we go there often, and it's free, and they put it like outside the stores and stuff. And it's a local advertising magazine, but it's a very thick magazine. It's very well done. There's some money there in that community, so it's very well done, and it has a lot of really cool pictures in it, a lot of local landscape pictures and stuff like that. So that's something that I pick that magazine up every time that I see it, because it's just my cat is freaking out because I shut my door. She's out there crying now. And I would let her in, but my husband just went in to take a nap. And so I don't want my talking to disturb him. So that's why I shut the door. So I don't want to open the door. And if I let her in and then shut the door, then she'll want to go out, because she can't stand closed doors. So now I'm like, okay, is she going to disturb him with her crying out there? She's ridiculous. I know I should let her in, but she won't stay in here. That's the problem. If she comes in and I shut the door, she'll want to go out. Then I'll have to get up and open the door again. It'll be a continuous thing. That's how she is. It's a game she plays. So, let me think. What's going on here? Today is a very dreary, cold day for us, for Florida, for this time of year. I'm sorry, I have to open that door and let her in. She's making all kinds of racket out there. Hold on one second. Hi, what are you doing? I know, but I'm recording a video. Are you coming in or are you staying out there? You need to be quiet. Just be quiet. Okay, I don't know if she's listening to me. Here she comes. And when she comes in, she pushes the door wide open. I feel like I need to go shut it, though, because I really don't want to disturb my husband. I might do not a whole lot of talking. You could probably tell that my voice is a little bit lower. So, are you finding enough sources for your colors? Do you have magazines? Do you have... I don't know. Where are you looking for your colors? Tell me about it. That's pretty. See, I think I'm doing a little bit better on this one. Because, I don't know, maybe I rushed into doing the red one too quickly. But this one I'm a little bit more, maybe I like this color better. That might be why. Maybe I just like teal better than I like red. The red was a challenge, which it's supposed to be, right? That's the whole point of doing a challenge, is to push yourself. Do something new and different. I'm liking this so far. pretty. I definitely like teal better than red, just the color itself. And I think that's what I'm going to do with these colors is I'm going to ask myself, okay, what image does this color conjure up for you? What does it tell you? What does it speak to you? What do you feel about it? And use that as my guide, I think. Because I think if I try too hard and think too hard, then I'm gonna struggle with it, and I don't want to do that. So this page also has these fish right here. I think this is teal. That's another thing I kind of struggled with on the teal is what's teal and what's is it too blue? Am I going too green? Am I going too blue? I don't know. I think you have to just go with your gut. If it says teal to you, then it's teal. I'm not going to put that on quite yet because I want to cover up this background a little bit more. I have this that I thought was kind of cool. My teal, I think, kind of borderlines green. But I thought that just the color on here might work somewhere. It's not quite big enough to cover one of the spaces completely, but that's all right. Something will be on top of it anyway. And I found this ad is pretty teal, right? I kind of like it. And it's a little watery. I'm thinking water. My focus is going to be water. It's not all water. You know, I have the flowers. Whoever he is isn't water. But if I kind of use that as a base and branch out from there, then I have my theme or my focal point. I like it. I like it. I like it. So it's pretty relaxing to just kind of, I'm like getting so relaxed here, I'm forgetting to talk. It's kind of relaxing to just sit here and, you know, tear things and glue things and just kind of chill, you know. I just need some little thing here. Maybe this little piece. My cat, I can't believe what she's just acting up out there. Cause I'm not out there. She's not even in here. She came in, opened the door, and left. I knew she would do that. But if I closed the door, she gets all wild. She's weird. Okay, I think I want something right there. Do you think this is teal? Does it look teal to you? I hope so. I think it's teal. Okay, so there's a tiny little bit right there. Okay, so there's my background. I like it. I like it a lot. This is going to be a focal point. And I think I'm going to cut it down to here. Because this is more green. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it down to there. And I'm going to cut out the word kayaking. Do you guys kayak? I love kayaking. It is like one of my absolute favorite things to do. We have so many rivers around here and they're just beautiful. The water is so clear. You can see right through it. Right down to the bottom, you see all the fish and the turtles, and oh, it's just gorgeous. And yes, you can see the alligators. They're usually on the banks. They don't go into the water a lot. I mean, they do because they swim, but all right, that's that. I like that. I like it a lot. So as you can see with this picture, I didn't limit it to teal. There are some greens and some blues in the picture. I just covered up half of my background there, but that's okay. This is a spring on the river that is, we call it the crack, and it's like a crack in the ground, and the spring comes up through the crack in the ground, and it's so gorgeous. You have to kayak out a ways down this little tributary to get to it. And if you don't know it's there, you don't get to it. And so you kayak down this, some of it's very narrow. You had to go through some marshes. It's so cool. It's such an adventure. And then you come out and it opens up, and there's all the springs there, and the water's crystal clear, and then you get out of your kayak and you can swim in the water, and people have put up like rope swings. They've also kind of ruined the banks of it a bit. People go out there and they bring gear out there, and they camp. We went out there one time and people had a whole tent and everything set up out there on the banks. So they've kind of destroyed the banks a little bit with that kind of stuff. It's been fairly good as far as trash goes, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't like people. Sometimes I just don't. All right, so that's going to go there. And then I have, let me see what else I have here. I have some words. That might be a last thing. I have this underground picture here. Thinking of putting here somewhere. Somehow. Trim it up a little. Just soften the edge. The straight lines are fine, but I like it to be a little softer. That's a bigger piece, so I'm going to put that on before I put the smaller pieces on. I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to do it or not, but that's the way I'm doing this one, just to see if it works out better that way. I'm feeling much better about this teal than the red, I'll tell you. That red just didn't, maybe because it was the first one. I don't know, but okay, and then I have this that I really like too. And I'm going to trim that up. I'm going to go shut my door again because I hear my husband up out there, and the cat won't bother me if my husband's out there. So. Okay. He looked at me funny, like, what are you doing? Because I really already, I already filmed once today. And he was like, are you done? Well, I said, yeah, I'm done with that one. Again, I'm trying to not cut straight. I could tear it. I like it. I like that a lot. That. I like it, I like it, I like it. Really very, very happy with my teal page. Okay. And we have, of course, I have to include a manatee. I think I'm going to leave that white border around it, just because I think it needs a little bit of white on there. But I'm going to trim him just like that. Yeah, he's cute, 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 cute. We love our manatees here. We love them. I feel so bad for them because the boats tear them up. All the manatees, when you see them, they have scars on their backs. I've got too much glue on my paper. Okay. And then I have also a mermaid. A mermaid. Yep. We have mermaids here too. We have manatees and we have mermaids. You think Disney's fun? No, where I live is more fun than Disney. Manatees and mermaids. So isn't this one a little better than the last one? I have a little bit of a theme going here, a little bit of direction, and I pulled out some other things that I'm probably not going to use, like a pair of pants. They don't go. We also have hurricanes, but that's a little big. I don't know. I kind of want to use it, but I could cut it in half. Use part of it. Maybe I'll do that. I'll just use part of it. Kind of takes away from my thing here, though. Maybe I'll put it there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. There we go. I have this, which is very cool. I'm going to put that on there. I found some fun stuff this time. Okay. I was thinking of cutting this out, just the word splash. Maybe I will. Oh, I guess I'm beyond the word splash. Sorry, I know you probably don't like sitting here watching your fussy cut. You can fast forward. I'll be done in a second. My fingers are sticking to the paper. I have glue everywhere. All right. Where? That's more than splash. Imagine yourself here. I think I'm going to put it there. I get in the mail, I get magazines from AAA. And they're good because they have a lot of travel stuff with scenery and stuff like that in them. So they're really good. And I also get a local advertising magazine in the mail once a month. And that's good because they usually will have like some kind of a article or something about someplace locally, which I like. And what else do I have here? I have more water and stuff like that, but I'm not going to put that on there. A camera. To put a camera on, I think. So you can see that, like I talked about in the red one, the pictures that I'm seeing online of people's books as they progress through the colors, they seem to be getting more the hang of it. With each one gets a little bit more, I don't know, precise. Again, I don't want to say better because they're all good. And I feel like I've gotten better with this one. Maybe the next one will be even better. All right, anything else specific to this? What about that? No. No, I like this. I think this is a stamp I have. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have that as a stamp and I cut it out. Or maybe somebody sent it to me. I think I have it though. This is a little too big, I think. And the butterfly doesn't go. Another camera. This guy. What do you think? I kind of like him. He's going on there. And what else do I have? I have a guitar. It's not going on there. I have this, but that's not going. I think that I might just call this one done. None of these are going. A shoe. I have more background kind of stuff, but I don't need it. I also have this, but it's too big now. I'm not going to use that. I think that I might say that that's it, but I do have some washi tape I want to put on there. Let me just move all this stuff out of my way. I have enough stuff for another whole teal page. Huh. Okay. I have some washi. I'm not sure where I want to put it. I'll put a piece right here though. I have to put my ribbon and my my other thing on too. The bead. I also picked out some flowers, but I don't know if I'm going to put the flowers on. Probably not. Pretty random. But I like it. I don't know, what do you think? Does it call for flowers? Actually, the mermaid needs a flower. Is that teal? That's almost too green. I don't know. I like that one though. Yeah, I'm going to put a few flowers on. Just because I think they look good. This one. How about here? Yeah. I'm trying to think of what adheres them the best, because sometimes the glue just doesn't do it. I mean, they're paper flowers, so that it should do it, but sometimes it just doesn't. I don't know why. That one seems to be sticking okay. I like to put things like the flowers and like the buttons on the other page for some texture. Give it that little 3D kind of look. I think I'm going to use something else on this one. This. And then I want to put in some jewels, because you gotta have some bling, right? Again, I don't know if this is teal. I'm calling it teal. It might be blue. But it's teal today. I might put a couple of these just around here and there, these little ones. There, okay. Now, the last thing I want to do is the ribbon. So I have some ribbon here. I don't know which one is considered teal. I really like this one. I think I'm going to use that. This is blue, definitely. This is more aqua, I think. I'm going to go with that one. And I have some beads. And again, I don't know what's teal, but I think this is teal close enough, or is it too blue? Or I have this. I don't know if I could get the ribbon through there. I'm going to use this because I know I can tie the ribbon on there. And I'm just doing like I did with the other one and tying it, because I don't know how else to do it. I want that one to hang down a little bit more. I'll do it like I did the other one because it seems to be holding okay. Or I put a little bit of glue and then I taped it. Oops. Yeah, I hope that stays. I didn't put these fish on here. Do I want to put the fish on? I guess I could put them right there. I'll cut it down just a teeny bit though. There we are. I think that we are done with our teal page. This one went much more smoothly than the last one. Sorry, trying to get my clean up a little bit so you can see our finished page. Isn't that nice? I like it. I like it so much better than the red one. And it speaks to me so much more than the red one does. So there you have it. Thank you so much for coming along on my little color adventure, and I hope that you are doing your own. And check out whatever hashtag I end up putting down below, and we will look at each other's collaged colors. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.